Aloha, Pepsi Cola. I am Potter's Covered Bridge. This is in Noblesville. So here's a little history about it. It's the first bridge spanning the White River at Potter's Ford. It was commissioned in 1860 and named after the landowner William Potter. In 1870, Hamilton County Commissioners voted for construction of this Hell Truss Bridge. It was finished in 1871 and repaired in 1937, 1959, 1961. Plans to replace the structure with a concrete bridge were introduced in 1969. After 100 years of use, county commissioners voted to close the bridge to traffic in 1971 and lease it to the Hamilton County Parks and Recreation Department. Listed in National Register of Historical Places in 1991, during 1990s, plans to restore the bridge and create a park were developed. The bridge was restored and redirected when Potter's Bridge Park opened in 1999. So yeah, it's a little history of the bridge. And so yeah, they created this park around it. And so yeah, they created this park around it. Some trails like go off in this direction. I've actually walked that a few times, and it's like about a few miles. So you get the park rules. So there's a little stone plaque thing here. And this is just giving information about the commissioners, Hamilton County Council, and Hamilton County Park Board. And then you have the administration too. This is just like a restrooms. So yeah. Oh yeah, here's a map too. So let's call this the White River Greenway. So yeah, it's path right here is about a few miles at least. Couple. Yeah. This over here is a forest park. Another park I'll have to do a video of in the near future. It actually has like a railroad museum there too. There used to be like a track. Well, it might still be part of that, but it was a track that went, all the way down to downtown Noblesville and all the way down to Indianapolis. Yeah. This is Potter's Bridge itself. It was erected in 1870. So here's a stone plaque. Stone sign here. It's Potter's Bridge, erected in 1871. Okay, that's so which was it, 1870 or 1871? It might have been around, I don't know, maybe it was the turn of the year. That wouldn't really make sense. But it was restored in 1937. Yeah, so this is like a pretty old one then. Yeah. Cool bridge. Cool bridge alert. I always like to go down there. There's a little path where you just walk pretty much right underneath it. Yeah. So this right here is White River. It's over. Yeah, it's like probably one of the biggest rivers that kind of run through central Indiana. Besides the Wabash, but Wabash really goes towards western Indiana. Yeah, this will just empty out into the Wabash itself, actually, and of course the Wabash goes out into the Ohio River. Yeah, it's actually a pretty big covered bridge, yeah. Pretty decent size. It's a popular spot, it seems like. Yeah. It is a nice day out. It's like 50s, 60s. Yeah, growing up, this is always one of those places I like to go hang out at. Get such a nice view of the river. So that's the new bridge that was constructed to redirect the traffic for cars, because no motorized vehicles are allowed on this thing now. And then, oh yeah, if you look down at the boards, you can see right through. See the river. Cool. I haven't been to Potter's Bridge in quite a while, so nice to visit here again. This town is just continuing to grow and change. Just noticing all sorts of differences. Yeah, so this is the other side. So yeah, this side right, 1870. It really makes you wonder, which was it? Yeah. This is one side I haven't really gone down before. Yeah. Such a nice area, though. Old Potter's Bridge. And of course, I'm pretty certain this is one of those bridges that are haunted, of course. Always with the haunted covered bridges. So it is one of those things that's has a bit of lore about it. Yeah. It's a cool bridge. So here's a little bit more information about the bridge's design here. So Potter's Bridge, spanning through time. Potter's Bridge was built in 1871, so 1871 again, by Joshua Durfee of Noblesville for a mere $13,000. It connects the land called Potter's Ford, named for William May Potter, in 1838 to 1883, who owned and farmed the surrounding land. That's like a Howell Truss. Potter's Bridge is an example of Howell Truss, designed and patented by William Howell in 1840. A Howell Truss uses iron vertical rods instead of wood. This creates a stronger, lighter bridge. The iron tension rods can be tightened or loosened, keeping the bridge in perfect alignment. So that is something I noticed down there too, where there was some metal rods and such. So these are actually the different type of designs with different covered bridges. So you got like multiple king posts, a burr arch, long. They got Smith and posts and McCallum. That's cool stuff. So why were the bridges covered? This is an age-long question there. The wooden bridges were susceptible to rotting after exposure to moisture. A roof over the bridge protected the main support structure. Eventually, iron bridges replaced covered wooden bridges. So there you go. If you ever wanted to know why they cover these bridges, this just has to do with rotting in moisture. That's all it is. So we got another stone. So this might have been the original stone they left when they built the bridge. It's possible. Cool. Well, there you have it. That is Potter's Covered Bridge in Noblesville, Indiana. Really decent sized covered bridge. Well, it's been Corey. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.